And again, isn't it nice here?
Yes.
Fresh air finally.
What's this?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, is she alive? Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go, let's go. Come on. Come on.
Today is the 12th, remember? That's great. When do you want me to come over? Yeah, let's do it. Mikhail Borisovich.
Damn it. Dmitry Yurievich, you promised me that the case would be closed as soon as possible.
We're working. It won't be long before we catch the killer.
It won't be long before we're drowned if we don't secure the city. I just barely made it out of City Hall. There's a lot of people in there. They're yelling, how much longer? When is this gonna stop? And I'm asking you, when is it gonna end?
Soon. Would you like some water?
Thank you. I'll call the Capitol right away and ask them to send some proper specialists.
But they've been catching maniacs for years too. Not like ours, with hundreds of victims.
Listen to me. If anyone else gets killed, don't forget we're up for re-election.
Is there some kind of apocalypse going on? Since you came in person, Pavel Sergeyevich.
Almost. This is the third woman found dead in Chernozersk in the last 10 days. And this is exactly your profile. There's panic in town. We need to act fast.
How do they kill them?
They drown them in lakes. There are 3 around town.
I'll go to Chernozersk tonight, but I need help.
Take whoever you want. I'm giving you full carte blanche.
Do you want some?
I'm on duty.
The usual.
No one called her? Threats, maybe? Or did she notice something strange? Maybe she was being followed. Ira, pull yourself together. I need a lead. You're her best friend, and you should know why she went to the lake that night.
I don't know why Ludo went to the lake at night. Who are you? A cop. What rank? Still captain? Well, captain, this is your job.
That's what I'm trying to find out.
You're trying to.
Yes.
Well, Vitalik, that's your problem. You're just trying to do something. And you know what I tell you, you're not much of a man, and you're no cop, either.
Ira, are you stupid? You took the time to talk with me about our relationship. I'm not talking about civic duty, but at least out of a sense of self-preservation, can you help me?
I already told you, I don't know who attacked her.
You could be next.
Are you threatening me?
I'm not threatening you once.
It's been so long since I've been here.
Yes?
It's good that we came here.
Good morning, Arkady Lvovic.
Good morning.
Why aren't you packed? Where's the suitcase?
Sit down, calm down, let's have some tea. We'll talk. Sit down.
I will. We have half an hour.
Yes.
Then we should be on our way, okay. All three victims are single. Age range is 25 to 37. The first victim is Snezana Guzik, clerk at a candy store. Second victim, Varvara Krivonis, is a mailman. The third victim, yesterday's, Ludmila Shapovalova, accountant.
Oksana, look, it's teishi. It's one of the rare varieties of oolong. Try it. Take it. So, I'll move this to the side. Taste it.
There's no resemblance between the victims. I don't know how the killer chose them.
Okay, we'll talk business later. Smell the flavor. Go ahead. Come on.
How's that? Can we talk business?
We can talk business. Help yourself. And tell me, do you have any idea who we can delegate this to?
What do you mean, delegate?
Directly. I'm not going to that shithole. My stomach can't handle a meal in that backwater diner.
I booked 2 family rooms with home-cooked meals.
I can imagine the service besides. Oksana, you know my brain needs peace and comfort to function properly. Favorite apartment. Favorite books, furniture.
Couldn't you have told me that in the first place? Why am I wasting my time on this?
Oksana, wait, Oksana, you shouldn't go there either.
Why not?
Give up on this case.
Why?
Don't you understand why?
I don't. I have to catch this maniac.
Hello, dear viewers. With you again, Peter Chernyshenko and the unbelievable horrors in Chernizisk.
I decided to go swimming and then something grabbed me and pulled me under the water.
Something or someone.
I don't know, it put some shit on his arms, legs and neck and started choking me. That's it.
Petya, are you making the city panic again?
No, Mum, letting people know what's really going on. Or do you think that the body found at the lake is not real? And this guy really almost drowned, look.
So it's Pasha, one of my former students. He's still in school, dabbled in drugs. Probably hasn't wised up since then. If he swam into a lily pad and started making a fuss, it's no wonder he got tangled up and almost went down.
And that, Mum, is not interesting to the viewer at all, but mystery stories are the best. Look, I've got 15,000 more on my channel this week. If this keeps up, producers will be chasing me and offering me work.
All you want to do is go back to the capital. You'd do anything for that.
Well, what do you want from me? You want me to stay here forever?
I've almost recovered from my stroke. You can leave today.
Mum, why are you saying that?
Another 20 kilometers and we, Arkady Lvovic, will be able to appreciate the service of this town.
Yes. How many people live in this Chernozersk?
According to the latest records, 40,000.
And in such a small town they still can't find a single witness, a single piece of evidence, or even a single suspect.
They think the killer's not local. A lot of people vacation at these lakes on weekends. They come to relax.
Quiet, quiet, are you alive? Come on, pull it. Come on, come on, come on, harder. Well, up there. Oh my God. Uncle Grisha, maybe better go home. The wind is very strong.
And you think we should leave that?
And if it drowns us?
Do not be afraid. It only attacks women.
I heard already on men too. I read it on the internet.
Give me the oars.
Uncle Grisha. And you know what? Take your fish yourself.
Anton, don't be silly. Don't be silly.
I'll let go. I'll go home.
Where will you go? To the hospital.
What hospital? Are you kidding me?
Quiet. He doesn't look drunk.
Check his pupils. He's obviously on amphetamines. Shine a light in your eye, asshole. What are you doing?
The braking distance is incorrect. Not 39 meters, but 42 and a half. I measured it while you were driving here.
You work for the insurance company.
No, police. Rewrite the diagrams. I'm not signing this.
Don't tell me what to do, Yura. Go measure the brake trace again.
Come on, hurry up. We gotta go.
One more time, don't tell me what to do. You'll come with us to the hospital and take a breathalyzer test, and we'll see if you caused the accident.
What did you say?
Oksana, calm down. Just 1 second. Excuse me, Oksana, you're making trouble again.
You know I don't like hacks.
Now call your Pavel Sergeyevich, or we'll be here all night with them. Go ahead.
I won't bother him for nothing. We'll take care of it.
Oksana. This is where we're gonna live.
It's the best hotel in town. We'll check in and go meet our new coworkers.
No, I've been up all night with this whole car accident thing. First a shower, breakfast, and at least a couple hours of sleep. Otherwise, I'll be incapacitated.
All right, you go get some rest. I'm gonna go see where the police are. Will you put me in a room?
Oksana, you need to rest sometimes, too.
I'm not tired.
Young lady, hello.
Hello.
Tell me, where can I register? We booked 2 rooms yesterday.
Are you the investigators from the capital? I kept up half the night.
Yes, I'm sorry. We didn't have time to warn you. We had an accident. Some junkie swerved into oncoming traffic.
That was a warning
What warning?
from the drowned bride that you stay out of her business.
Drowned bride.
Yeah, you don't know anything. Do you want me to tell you?
No, why don't you register us in first? Here you go.
Arkady Lvovic.
Shulman, yes.
Nice to meet you. We're almost the same age as you.
You're much younger.
Thank you. My name is Galina Semyonovna.
Nice to meet you.
What? Are you sure? Come on, I'll be right there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can you tell me which office the boss is in?
Here he comes.
Here?
Yes.
Good morning. I'm Oksana Bila. You should have been told I was coming. I need you to bring me up to speed right away.
Didn't you ask for help with the lakeside murders?
Me? No, that's what our mayor asked for. Miria's over there. Let them explain it to you.
So you're not interested in catching the killers?
We can catch him without you. We have a very professional investigator.
Your coffee, please. No sugar.
Thank you, Tatiana.
Anna Alexandrovna, anything else? No? Thank you. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Anya is a magician. She always makes amazing coffee.
Good for her.
She orders it from somewhere in India. Mikhail Borisovich,
Yes?
we have a huge problem with these killers. Maxim called and said that it's impossible to invest money when such things are happening in the city.
Annika, I'm doing everything I can. Yesterday I called to the capital. I asked them to send a specialist.
Good afternoon, Mikhail Borisovich Terezhik.
Yes, what's happened?
Why are you doing this to me? You invited me here, and I'm running all over the city looking for you. The mayor's office said you're here.
And who are you exactly?
I beg your pardon, Oksana Bila, major case investigator.
Oh, that's great. You know, we were expecting you yesterday.
Anna Alexandrovna Kostritskaya.
Meet.
Nice to meet you.
Will you investigating the dead lilies?
Yes, I will. Only your chief of police isn't cooperating. Mikhail Borisovich, we need to do something to influence him. I need files on all 3 murders.
Of course. I'll try to influence him. Dmitry Yurievich, why did you greet our guest from the capital so unkindly? Yes, I'm listening.
Maybe some tea, coffee, water.
No, thank you.
It's out of the question.
My husband and I are building a biological complex here. It's beautiful nature, healing mineral springs. But with these murders, it's very hard to convince investors. Here, we invited the best architects. We wanted to make a fashionable resort in the middle of a backwater town. But with these murders in Chernozersk, I don't know what to do.
I'm all set. Let's go. Goodbye, Anya.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hands up.
Hi, what's wrong?
What are you doing here?
I'm making a video.
Or are you destroying evidence?
Are you crazy?
Where were you last night when Ludmila was killed?
You found someone to suspect, a friend.
So where were you?
At home, of course, where else?
And who can confirm that?
You know that nobody. Mom goes to bed early.
Go on.
Where?
Take the boat.
Are you kidding me?
Come on, tell me everything you know, weakling.
The poachers told me that they wanted to take down the nets, and then there was a storm. Anton saw a dark figure. He got scared and ran away. and I decided to make a video as the evil force scares the poachers.
Petya, Petya, Petya. If you keep staging your dramatizations, I'll never solve the case like this.
I've told you many times, it's not staging, it's reconstruction.
Hello, Dmitry Yuryevic.
Shevchik, where the hell are you?
On a deep lake, I'm conducting an investigative experiment.
Immediately return to work.
Why? I'm out of here, get out.
Where are you going? Help me.
Ira, wait. I'll do it myself, thank you. Arkady Lvovic.
Galina Semyonovna, you won't believe it. At first I thought you were the hotel administrator.
No, I'm the innkeeper. Luda was my receptionist, God rest her soul, and bookkeeper too.
The last victim.
Yes.
Yeah, tell me, do you have any idea who killed her?
Maybe a drowning bride or some other evil thing. We got a hell of a lot going on here.
I'm sorry, did she have any enemies among the living?
Luda, not at all. She's harmless, never quarreled with anyone, quiet and calm, lonely and childless. The poor things had nothing in her life.
Yes. Did she have any friends?
Yes. Irina Ivashko.
Irina Ivashko. Irina Ivashko. Who's that? Irina Ivashko. Is that some lonely, quiet woman, too?
Ira?
Yes.
Not at all. She's totally reckless, married twice already. She got married right out of high school. They sent a young policeman to our town, Vitaly Shevchuk. So she got control him down and left him 3 years later.
Really?
And immediately married Sergei Ivashko. By the way, she stole him from our Varvara, the postwoman.
Oh. Hold on, didn't the mailman die, too?
That's right. I've always said Ira had ties to the evil element.
Yes?
Uh-huh.
Where can I find Irina Ivashko?
She owns a restaurant downtown, right by the city hall. Irene or Irene. But we all call it Irina's.
Irina's? Thank you very much. This is a delicious breakfast.
Thanks.
It's delicious. I'm gonna go for a walk.
Arkady Lvovic, don't order anything there. It's very expensive, and it's not tasty. Ira saves on products.
No way, I like everything here very much.
Arkady Lvovic, excuse me, you have powdered sugar on the face.
Thank you.
Where did the killer get the boats?
We have plenty of them. Fishermen leave them on the shore, poachers hide them in bushes. Plus, on all lakes there is a boat station to take vacationers for rides. We checked all the boats, but to no avail.
Got it. Did you check the victim's contacts?
Sure, in that respect, the most difficult is the very first victim, Snezana. The store where she worked were to be half people of the town.
I get it. What was she doing at the lake before she was killed?
I'm guessing she was there in the morning. Snezana was running around in that neighborhood in the morning. She didn't show up for work, but they found the body the next morning.
Death did not occur until 12 o'clock at night, so she was held somewhere all day.
Hey, Andrew. Hey, Chief. What are strangers doing in the office? This is Oksana Ivanovna. Dmitry Yuryevic brought her in, said to bring her up to speed. Is he freaking out? Dmitry Yuryevic, if you decided to bring new people into the investigation group, you should have consulted me.
The group is now headed by Major Bila from the capital. You're all at her disposal.
Dima.
That's an order. Come on, colleagues, get to work. The city expects quick results from you.
Captain Shevchuk, I take it.
That's correct.
So we met. First thing we're gonna do is go to the morgue. I want to examine the victims' bodies.
Yeah. Autopsies have already been done. There were no signs of physical or sexual abuse.
I'm aware of that. Let's go.
So let's go. Let's go, let's go. Did you find something?
Hello, Ruslan. You'll have to come to Chernozersk. I think I found traces on the mucosa. The local pathologist has no record of any. There could be a lot of other things they didn't find. When can you get there? Great. I'll be waiting.
Please come in.
Thanks. Lucia loved children very much. I kept telling her to forget about conventions. Do you want a baby? Have it on your own. She didn't want to do that. She wanted everything to be conventional. She wanted to get married. We don't have a choice of husbands here.
Well, you can meet on the internet nowadays.
Yeah, she met some wedding photographer from the regional center. She was even planning on going to see him. She was making plans. It didn't work out. Didn't have time. She was murdered.
Tell me, did he come here?
I don't think so. I think he had plans, but he had business. It didn't work out.
What exactly are you looking for? We didn't look at anything except under a microscope, and it's all documented, right, Andre? Yes. So let me help you.
Move over, please. Guys, was there a lot of wind that day?
You mean, how did the boat come ashore? You see, Oksana. What's her middle name? Ivanovna. Ivanovna, there's a reverse bottom current on this lake, in addition to this conventional current related to the mixing of cold and warm water layers.
If I want to ask you something, I'll be sure to do it. Let's go to the other lake where the postwoman was killed. That's the neighboring lake, right?
Neighborhood, Andre. Yes. Go to town and question all of Ludmila's neighbors. What about her? I'll walk out this tourist myself. Got it? Guys, that's it for today. Dismissed.
Were these lilies strewn over Barbara's body?
Yes.
So the evidence is just sitting there rotting away.
Are you kidding me? What the hell kind of evidence is that? What am I supposed to do with it? Dry them in a herbarium?
Take it to the morgue and put it in the freezer.
Why? I examined them. There's no sign of them.
Just because you examine them doesn't mean there's nothing there.
Go to hell.
Captain Shevchuk, stop being hysterical and get back here. We're not done yet.
You're the hysterical one. You found yourself an errand boy.
Wait, how did he disappear?
He's been gone a couple days.
Did he steal it? Edik, you have to control your people. Why do I have to solve your problems?
Because that's what you get paid for.
No, you got it wrong. I don't get paid to chase your junkies. Solve this problem with boys on your own.
I will.
Good for you. By the way, there's a woman from the capital. An investigator looking for a killer. She's a bitch, sticks her nose everywhere. So beef up the security and tell the boys not to talk too much. Bye.
Bye.
Vettel. Wow, hello. And now Vitaly is looking better. Turned into a pretty girl.
Who are you?
Allow me to introduce myself. Peter Chernyshenko, local journalist. And you're
How did you get in here?
the usual. This is my buddy's office, Vitaly Shevchuk.
Now it's my office, too.
Okay, where's Vitaly?
I'd like to know the same thing. I have to close the office.
What do you mean I have to leave? Oh, okay.
Девушка, а вы тоже следователь? Может,
Can I help you? I know everybody here. Look, I can be of service to you. Where are you going now? Interview the victim's family. Well, let me show you the way.
I have a GPS. Thank you.
Can you at least tell me your name? I'm Petter. Nice to meet you.
I was in another city. At my eldest daughter's, I was nursing my grandson. Snezana was home alone. Maybe if I hadn't left, she'd still be alive.
Do you know who could have killed her?
If I did know,
Is that Cowell's car?
yes.
Is the police chief a neighbor of yours? Yes. And what was his relationship to your daughter?
Neighborly all his life. They just said hello, and lately, they haven't even said hello anymore.
How long ago?
About 2 months ago,
Why?
Snezana didn't want to tell me. She just said he was a bastard.
Thank you.
Girls,
Good evening.
good evening.
Good evening, ladies.
Hello.
Hello, a cup of coffee, please. Galina Simonovna.
Arkady Lvovic, why don't you join us?
It's just that Galina said that you're such a great conversationalist.
It's a pleasure. I don't know. I'd love to.
We'd be delighted, right, girls?
Yes.
Good evening.
You again.
I wanted to show you something about the dead Lilies case.
What do you got?
Wandering lights on a deep lake.
What?
No, the fishermen told me about it themselves. I thought they were lying, but yesterday I saw it myself. Take a look. The night mode on my phone isn't great, but in person, it's spectacular.
Sure.
Let's go see it, shall we?
I had water dripping from the ceiling the day before yesterday when they found Luda's body. I went to the upstairs neighbors to complain, and they were dry.
Yes. You have problem neighbors.
No, Gregory, my age, and Anton, his nephew, they often fish at the lake.
What kind of fishing? Poachers.
On the lake. That's interesting. What did you say their name was?
Gregory and Anton.
Gregory and Anton, your neighbors.
Where are the lights?
I swear to you they were, somewhere in the middle of the lake. It's about 20 feet deep.
So, you don't think I've met enough guys like you? A female investigator is such an insult to a man's ego. You can't hit on me, so you have to make a fool out of me?
We need to find out who Lyudmila's fiancé was and if any of the other victims had a similar relationship. I'm guessing this photographer fits the role of a maniac. Some kind of aesthete who carefully places his victims in boats and decorates them with lilies.
I agree.
You look like you're from a hungry land. Haven't you eaten today?
I didn't have time. Would you like some?
I don't want any. You're not sparing yourself. Next, we must talk to the family of poachers. I do not like that they on the night of Lyudmila's murder almost flooded the neighbor's apartment. What about you?
Turns out the police chief had a conflict with the first victim. I'll try to find out what it was about tomorrow. I've also got some journalist hitting on me, tried to solicit my help. I barely got away from him.
What kind of journalist?
I'm looking for his internet channel. He was bragging. That must be him.
Well,
The first tragedy occurred more than 50 years ago, when local beauty Maya Frolova found out about her fiancé's infidelity. She drowned herself the night before her wedding. Locals say that you can hear moans on the lake. And now in the 21st century, the drowning bride is back.
I think he made the whole thing up.
why did you refuse his help? He's clearly in possession of misinformation.
He was too pushy in offering it to me, and I don't like being dragged into this games.
Arkady Lvovic, wait. Why don't you come over for lunch during the break? I'll make a nice roast. Oksana, what do you think of this? That's a bad sign. A sign from the drowning bride. You need to leave.
Looks like someone's trying to scare you, Oksana.
I even know who. Hello, Ruslan. How long have you been here?
Hi, an hour ago. You decided to help.
No, we have our own thing to do.
You find something? Not yet. How are you guys doing? Taking a vacation? Yeah, it's a resort. I've never seen a resort like this before. The bed is uncomfortable, and the food in the hotel is terrible.
Arkady Lvovic, don't talk badly. The food is fine. So, just as I thought. Ruslan, take a look, please. The cuts are different. The fresher ones are cut with a blunt knife, and the water-damaged ones with a sharper one. Is that right?
Yes.
So I'm guessing the gift wasn't from the killer. We should get on it anyway.
Yes.
Dmitry Yurevich, are you aware that your employees are boycotting me? No one from the investigative team is on site, and no one's picking up the phone.
Would you like I be honest with you?
Yes, I do.
Have a seat. Oksana Ivanovna, it's your own fault. My people are not used to the kind of treatment you allow yourself. This is not the capital. So learn to interact with people normally.
Are you very good at interacting with people? That's why you had a confrontation with your first victim, Snezana Gudzik.
Don't listen to the local gossip.
Snezana's mother told me about it. Says you didn't even say hello to her.
Poor woman. Angry that we haven't found her daughter's killers yet. She's overreacting, which is understandable. Any other questions?
Well, Arkady Lvovic, no one wants to help us. Maybe they'll even get in the way.
Don't worry, I have excellent informants in the person of Galina and her friends. Have a drink. I made a fresh one.
And you?
I'll make me one drink up.
Thank you.
We can run a parallel investigation.
I'm not going to investigate anything. I'm on vacation, and especially not on my dime.
I've known you for years. Don't tell me that you've given up.
Failed.
Let's team up and show the capital star who's boss.
All right.
Yes.
Hello, Peter. This is Oksana Bila. I wanted to interview you about Snezana Gudzik. Let me know when it's convenient for you to come by to the place where her body was found.
In about 40 minutes.
Great. Thank you. See you then.
Did the star call? Are you ready to run?
I won't go willingly. She'll summon me with a subpoena. Don't be angry. I'll try to gain her trust and find out something about the progress of the investigation.
Good luck. A date with a journalist.
No, interviewing an important witness. He was the one who found the body of the first victim.
I knew you'd watch his video to the end. Listen, Oksana, I'm not your psychologist anymore. I'm your colleague and hopefully a friend, so if you want to talk about...
No, I don't want to talk about that. Thanks for the tea.
That's where I saw her, and I immediately called Vitaly.
Did you manage to record a video while waiting for our friend?
Is that forbidden? I didn't touch anything. I tried not to step on anything.
And what were you doing here early in the morning with a camera?
Just walking. I always take the camera with me.
I see. Who did you suspect first when you saw the body? But don't tell me fairy tales about a drowned bride killing girls.
Boris, Snezana's boyfriend. They recently broke up.
Interesting. Snezana's mother said she didn't have a boyfriend.
He served time for robbery, and she kept it a secret from her mother and her friends too.
But not from you?
People can't hide anything from me.
Do you know Boris's last name too?
Yes, Birovich.
Thanks for your help. I'm going now.
Are you heading downtown? Can you give me a lift?
No, a bouquet in today's style is not to my liking.
What are you talking about?
You know very well what I'm talking about. Stop playing these games. Arkady Lvovic, did they take that idiot who nearly ran us over on the road to the regional hospital?
Yes, why?
I'm going there. It seems he's involved in the case of the dead Lilies. Apparently, he was Snezana's boyfriend. Petter. Petter.
Where's Gurevich? Hasn't he eaten anything?
He went out into the corridor. Someone called him.
Long ago.
No, about 40 minutes ago.
Yes, of course, Galina, don't worry, we'll definitely come. All right, I'll call back in 2 minutes. Hey, have a seat. Well, Oksana, did you find Burevik?
The orderly saw him leaving in a car. He didn't remember the license plate. Damn. He hasn't shown up at his place in Chernozersk either. I just came from there.
That means we need to put out a search for him. I don't think he's the killer. He's clearly an amphetamine user and couldn't meticulously plan a crime and leave no traces. But maybe he's somehow connected to our serial killer. Or perhaps he heard something interesting from the deceased, but due to his addiction, couldn't assess its value.
Agreed. He's now in the search database. What do you have, Ruslan?
Microtraumas were found in the mouth of the first victim. She was likely unconscious but resisted. They probably sedated her with chloroform. Later, the killer improved his technique, and traces of injections were found in the ears of the second and third victims.
What substance?
Most likely a strong tranquilizer. Everything will be clear once we get the toxicology results. So, our killer has a medical background. Not necessarily. If it's ketamine, veterinarians use it for anesthesia.
Anesthesia, yes. Or drug addicts.
It's a possibility.
Thanks, Ruslan.
I'll head out then. Hopefully, we won't see each other in Chernozersk anymore.
Knocks on wood.
Has this collective psychosis affected you?
No, I have a feeling this is just the beginning.
Just say, spit 3 times. Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, all right. Oksana, let's go to the hotel. Galina has called a few times already. She's waiting for us for dinner.
Not for us, but for you.
Do you want to make up for Petter? By the way, how did your conversation with him go?
He knows quite a bit. He's playing his own game. I wouldn't be surprised if he warned Gurevich that I was coming.
She's calling again. Let's go.
All right. I'll take you to the hotel and yourself.
And what about myself?
I'm going for a swim.
Where? To the lake. Have you gone crazy?
Don't worry.
Oksana, you're once again.